everybody, I just want to say welcome back to another video. Today it's going to be a Zelda outfit, armor, whatever you want to call it, review. It's going to be a review of the Tears of the Kingdom armor, as well as the Breath of the Wild armor. Now this is going to be a simple, short, sweet video. It is more or less satirical. I do want to go ahead and just say real fast, if you do like variety content channels, then please do like and subscribe. I am not only a Zelda channel, I do have multiple other different video contents categories, if you want to call it that, that are on the channel already and that are scheduled to come out. So please do like and subscribe if that sounds like your thing. And other than that, though, the last thing I want to say is thank you so much for all of those who liked and subscribed due to the Zelda review video that I did. That was the last video that I posted. I had absolutely no idea that video was going to blow up like it did. It has over 5K views right now and counting, which is a lot for me, who normally averages like 30 views video, or at least currently. So I just want to go ahead and say thank you so much for that, and I'm very grateful that you subscribed. I hope that you enjoy this video and multiple of my other videos that are already on my YouTube channel. And yeah, other than that, though, I hope you enjoy the video, and yeah, it's gonna be a simple, short, and sweet video, so enjoy. I'm coming back in here to say one more thing. This is after I recorded the video. Most of this video footage from the outfits is going to be from Beard Bear. You can find his YouTube channel in the description below. I do have most of the outfits on my personal file. However, they're all dyed and they're all messy. It's just chaos. So I asked him if it was okay if I use this video footage, and he said it's cool. So yeah, if you want to check out his video, please do. And once again, thank you so much, Beard Bear, for letting me do that. Alright, so this right here is just going to be the first outfit, kind of the blank slate for us. It's going to be the nude look, basically. Since this is just a blank slate and kind of just underwear, I'm going to go ahead and just leave this at a 5 out of 10. So yeah, moving along to the Archaic set. Now this right here is one of the newer sets. I really like how unique it is. It's very different. Very cool. Definitely a new take on some of these Zelda outfits we've seen in past games, which most of the time is just a tunic anyway. But yeah, 10 out of 10 for this set. Really like it. Really like the colors. Now moving along to the Hylian set. Same as Breath of the Wild. It's very Skyrim / Assassin's Creed vibe for me, which it just isn't Zelda to me. I do like it per se, but it just isn't really the Zelda vibe for me. So it's not really my cup of tea. I'm going to go ahead and give that a 3 out of 10. Now moving along to the Soldier set. I really like that it's a twist on the Ocarina Guard sets, more or less. I like that there's a few things that are changed out here and there, but overall, though, Link kind of looks like a background character in this. Kind of basic compared to the rest of the outfits in the game. Just overall, just really dull. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a 1 out of 10. Moving along to the Snow Quill set. Now, Link looks like a Rito in this, which I absolutely love. Obviously, the outfit is modeled after the Ritos. It's stylized, especially the feather in the hair. I really like that. I just think it's something cute to add on. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 7 out of 10. Now, moving along to the Flame Breaker set. You kind of look like a walking hot tuna can, if I had to be honest. It's not really ugly, but bro literally looks like he's wearing a crock pot. It just overall isn't really practical and just looks terrible, so I'm gonna go ahead and just give that a negative 10 out of 10. I hope I never see that outfit again. Moving along to the Zora set, Link kind of looks like a blue Mifa, if I had to be honest. I really liked everything in the outfit, but the headpiece just wasn't doing it for me. I just feel like the outfit in general could have been a lot cooler, more detailed, kind of like how the one in Twilight Princess was, but I think that's just my bias. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 5 out of 10. Moving along to the Voe Desert set. Now, I'm actually really glad that this one came back. I really, really like this one. The style in it's just cool, and I mean, compared to most of the outfits, it is a little different. I really like the hairstyle in this outfit. Very unique. Definitely one of the more unique ones out of all Link's outfits. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a solid 8 out of 10. Now, moving along to the Rubber set. This one right here is cool, but it's not really necessary if you have the Thunder Helm. And I do understand that the Thunder Helm just protects against lightning strikes from the weather, whereas this one helps with electric enemies. I just didn't really run into too many enemies with like the fighting ability to use electricity, so it wasn't really necessary in the Tears of the Kingdom, at least for me. And most of the time, if I felt the need to cover myself from lightning, that would be from lightning strikes in a storm, and then I would just switch over to the Thunder Helm. Everything in this outfit is pretty cool, though. I'm not a big fan of the headpiece, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that one a 5 out of 10. Now, moving along to the stealth set. Cool and everything, but Link kind of looks like a bobblehead. It's been like that in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Dude just looks like there's a stick shoved up his ass, to be honest. And I mean, what are those? Literally, quite literally, what are those? Other than that, though, I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 6 out of 10. It's kind of weak. I feel like it could have been better, but that's just my say. Moving along to the climbing set. Now, this outfit reminded me of Wind Waker. It's probably because Link looks like the pirates on there. I like it, but it just feels like it's a little too plain. Link looks like he's working in a sports mall, watching the kids climb up the rock wall. You know, the little guy who sits there and buckles all the kids in and tells them to be careful, climb up the wall, and it's normally like a teenage guy. This is kind of the vibes I'm getting from this set. I just feel like they could have done a little bit more with that, considering climbing is so important out of everything in this game. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 3 out of 10. Now, moving along to the Barbarian set. Now, the Barbarian set was definitely one of my top favorite outfits from Breath of the Wild, and so I'm really glad that they brought this one back as well. I think this outfit is just really well designed overall. Link looks like he was actually thriving in the wild with this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 20 out of 10. Now, the Radiant set, I mean...
And his name is John C.
Yeah, this was my least favorite set in Breath of the Wild, and currently it's also my least favorite set in Tears of the Kingdom as well. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a negative 100 out of 10. Pretty solid on that score. Now, the Royal Guard set. I think this is cool. Link looks like a little schoolboy, though. I'm not sure why they decided to do it that way. I don't get why the guards and the soldiers are wearing different outfits. Maybe it's just, maybe I'm not educated enough, but I thought guards and soldiers had to fight in the end, so I don't get why they look like scholars rather than soldiers, but you know, that's just my cup of tea. Either way, though, the shoes in this outfit are the favorite shoe set for me. They are the favorite shoe set for me out of the whole game, both Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this an 8 out of 10. Now, the Froggy set. I'm sure you guys remember Ben 10. Well, there was this princess in one of the Ben 10 series called Princess Judith, and this outfit just reminds me of her. Link literally looks like one of the goons from that, like one of the minions. Yeah, I will say that the perks of this set are really helpful, so it does kind of add on some points. Probably one of the best sets in Tears of the Kingdom just because of its helpfulness. I absolutely hate when I can't climb up shit, and I need to be able to climb up stuff, so I definitely will add some more points onto that. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a solid 8.5 out of 10. Now, the Glide set. I think the perks of this outfit, they're cool and all, but you're basically a flying squirrel. I'm not sure if the owl reference is because of the owl in previous games, such as like Ocarina of Time, or if owls actually do glide around. I'm not very educated in the whole owl mechanics of how they operate, but I would say this would have been really, really cool if it was a squirrel outfit instead. I just felt like Link would have made a really good flying squirrel, so maybe that's just me, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 6 out of 10. Now, the Depth set. This one is one that I have been thinking from the minute I saw it, but I know we're all thinking it. Just be glad that Nintendo blocked this outfit from being fully white, because I'm sure someone has tried to dye this whole thing white. Not only is the armor very similar to a outlawed clan, but it's just kind of ugly. This is all around just a nah in my book. He kind of looks like a black potato sack. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a negative 50 out of 10. Now, let's go ahead and move along to the Miner's armor set. Now, I will just say, you know how we were talking about Ben 10 earlier? Well, this outfit kind of reminds me of other Ben 10 characters, which would be the Friedel brothers. Bugs and Rednecks combined do not match Breath of the Wild, Search of the Kingdom to me, just Zelda in general. So yeah, this one I kind of getting heavy Beetle brother vibes from it. I like the creativity of this outfit though, so it's definitely going to add on some points to that. Definitely different. Link looks like a Rust character also, so yeah, take that as you will. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 10. I'm moving along to the Mystic set. I like this one a lot. It's very old Japanese vibes to me. It's giving me a lot of Inuyasha vibes too, so really like that one. I haven't seen that anime in a long time, but yeah, I like the hairpiece on this one too. It's just different. I'm gonna give that one a solid 10 out of 10. Now, the Ember set. By far, this one is my favorite set in Tears of the Kingdom. Not only does it have the best headpiece, but also the outfit just lines up too. It's kind of like a royal-esque outfit, which I'm sure these might have been like Roraru's outfits. I'm not quite sure. I think they're all modeled after the dragons, to be honest. But yeah, I really like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a solid 100 out of 10. Now, moving along to the charge set. If the goal was to look homeless while insane at the same time, this outfit would definitely be it. I just feel like Link looks like a homeless housewife who raided the Goodwill bin in Mexico. It's just not my cup of tea. I get that it's like Roraru's outfit, but it's meh for me. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 1 out of 10. Now, moving along to the Frostbite set, this one right here, this is what the outfit is about, and it's definitely going to be the opening in the back. I would say this is probably most people's favorite outfit in the game, or at least most girls. I've noticed that the girls really, really like the outfit just because the open back, I guess. It's a cute outfit. But I'm gonna have to be honest, the pants and the shoes kind of give me Foxy vibes from like the 60s/70s. So yeah, I kind of hate those. But on top of that, I will say that it will gain more points due to the torso piece being so well. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this set a 11 out of 10. Now, moving along to the Yiga set, I mean, yeah, there's just not much to say on this. It's just a no all around for me. Just no. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 0 out of 10. It's just no. Now, moving along to the Zonite set. This one makes me feel like I'm going to go fight a war as an ancient Roman. Definitely some Sparta vibes from this. If I had to throw this outfit or set into a couple words. But yeah, it's okay. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 6 out of 10. Alright, the next one is gonna be Tingle's set. So this one, just like the Yiga outfit, this is just a no. This is just all around a no. When I see Link in this outfit, I kind of want to beat the shit out of him, if I had to be honest. I was always very aggravated with Tingle in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, for example. And quite frankly, I enjoyed shooting him out the sky. I wish he would have died a couple of times when I did that, but you know, it is what it is. I've never really liked Tingle. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a negative 2 out of 10. I get why they added it, but just why? Now the next one, the Phantom set. Now Spirit Tracks is definitely one of the most underrated Zelda games out there, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of people haven't played Spirit Tracks, and that really sucks because it is so good. This armor is very nostalgic for me. I absolutely loved the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, so this one's definitely going to be a 30 out of 10 for me. High ranking in the list. I just love the game. If you haven't played that Zelda game, I definitely recommend checking out the Zelda game. Alright, the next one is going to be the Evil set. Definitely a classic Ocarina look. I think Link looks kind of lopsided, to be honest, since he's not tall. Yeah, it just doesn't work out for Link wearing this outfit per se. Overall, it's still a pretty solid set. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 6 out of 10. Alright, moving along to the Dark set. Now, I've always been a fan of Dark Link ever since Ocarina of Time, and this is no exception. I do like the perks of being able to run fast at night, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the sun sets at like 10 at night, and it's a little after 10 too, I believe, and then it just rises at 3 a.m. in the morning for some reason, so the night isn't very long, therefore the perks aren't really long either. This is still one of my favorite outfits. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a solid 100% 10 out of 10. Moving along to the Fierce Deity set. Now, I will just say, I'm not sure why the set looks cooler on the GameCube. It definitely looked a lot cooler in Majora's Mask. I wish something more spectacular would have happened when we put on the armor in the game, for Tears of the Kingdom at least. Because, you know, in Majora's Mask, when you put on the armor, you turn into adult and everything. It's really cool. You get the cool sword, and it does a lot of glowy, cool stuff. Just to put it in basic words, but yeah, I just wish something a little bit more interesting would have happened. I get that this is already adult Link technically, but yeah, just something a little bit more. Other than that, though, it is still a solid set. It is still nostalgic. It is still very unique and cool. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a solid 10 out of 10 as well. Now, moving along to the Awakening set. I'm not sure if they did the bobblehead because the outfit's very similar to the Tunic at the Wild, but this is more of a meme outfit for me. I think it's cool to a degree, but we kind of missed out on Link's hair and everything. It's just a cool concept. It's just weird to me. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a solid bobblehead out of 10. Moving along to the Tunic of the Wild. I feel like with all the exploration and everything being focused on in this game, this outfit could have gotten a little bit more attention. A lot of people, including myself, thought that there was no Tunic in Breath of the Wild, which I'm glad that they did throw something in. Nintendo did decide to toss this in. It's pretty simple compared to how everything else is in the game. I really just don't like the shorts. It's really giving me 10-year-old Link vibes rather than adult Link vibes. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 2 out of 10. Now, I belong to the Tunic of the Hero set. The hair really brings me back in this one. Yeah, I like everything about this, but I once again can't get past the legs. I just don't like to see Link's kneecaps, I guess. I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. I belong to the Hero of the Time set. Very classic, very original. The hair is personally my favorite hairstyle out of all the Tunic sets, in my opinion. Definitely, I like that the earrings coming through and everything, the nostalgic colors. This is definitely one of my top 3 favorite sets in Tears of the Kingdom. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 50 out of 50. Now moving along to the Hero of the Wind set. Wind Waker is one of my top 5 favorite Zelda games in general, to be honest. But the Tunic, while it's fitting for Toon Link, it kind of makes adult Link look like a green potato sack, to be honest. And the belt is just massively thick. I get that they're trying to keep some of that Toon style in there, but damn, does it look funky. I still love the nostalgic vibes, but yeah, his legs kind of look like cinnamon roll dough that are trying to burst out from the can. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 10. Now, moving along to the Hero of the Twilight. Now, in terms, this one's a little bit darker than all the other Tunics. I personally love Twilight Princess. It is one of my favorite Zelda games. I know a lot of people are gonna hate on that, but it is my favorite Zelda game. So this outfit, though it's not fitting for Tears of the Kingdom, it matches the dark and dreariness of Twilight Princess. The giant guard thing on his arm, I'm not sure what it's called. Yeah, I'm not sure what that's called. It's definitely the coolest out of the Tunics as well, in my opinion. But yeah, this is my second favorite outfit in all of Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a solid Twilight out of 1,000. Definitely a high-ranking one for me. Now moving along to the Hero of the Sky set. Listen, I was pretty disappointed with Skyward Sword when it first came out. It was actually one of my least favorite Zelda games at one point. That was, of course, back in 2011 when Nintendo kept trying to show off the Wii Motion Plus remotes. So Link held the sword funny. Like, half the time you'll be walking around and Link would just have the sword, like, I don't know, halfway out. Like, it was just awkward. I have obviously replayed Skyward Sword since then, and I really, really do like the game now. However, I just couldn't get past the pants in Skyward Sword. They always pissed me off. Link had, like, airbags for pants. They were just really ugly. I mean, just look at it. No. Yeah, don't ever do that again. Now, of course, they cut back on the puff in this one for Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, which I enjoy. But yeah, I still can't get past the past. It happened. We have to talk about it. I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 10. Now, moving along to the Ancient Hero aspect. I mean, let's be honest. Furries are a really big deal in this game. Yeah, there's quite a few furries in this game. It's only fair that Link kind of gets his own chance to be one, at least. I still think that this is weird as shit, but cool at the same time. But yeah, this armor set kind of gives me nightmares, to be honest. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a furry out of 10. So, yeah. Now, moving along to the Xenoblade 2 set. Now, this one right here was limited to Breath of the Wild only. If you haven't played Xenoblade 2, you're just missing out. It's such a great game. I was really hyped that they decided to promote it by giving Link Rex's outfit. I will just say it's Xenoblade 3. It's trash. Fight me on that. But definitely go and check out Xenoblade 2 if you've never played the game. It is really, really good. And it's very, very fun. But other than that, though, yeah, though this outfit doesn't really fit Breath of the Wild very well, it still is something sentimental and just overall just cool and unique. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a solid 10 out of 10. Now, the next few items are going to be Breath of the Wild limited outfit ones. Now, I deleted most of my Breath of the Wild save data because I was trying to replay it before Tears of the Kingdom, and I didn't get very far because I got very sick. So yeah, I kind of just deleted all my footage, so I couldn't really get good panels of these, or pan through, spin-offs, whatever you want to call them, of these outfits. So these are just clips that I've found showcasing the outfits. So the next one's going to be the Ancient Armor set. I can't express how much I missed this set, to be honest. The Guardians were really, really fun, and then I hated hearing the Guardian music. I remember when I first heard the Guardian music in Breath of the Wild. It's something I probably will never forget. I was walking around, minding my own business, just walking in a field, and then all of a sudden the blood moon started rising, and I was minding my business. I was creeped out, but I was minding my business. All of a sudden, I start hearing the creepy Guardian music playing in the background, and a Guardian started chasing after me while the blood moon was out. It was very crazy, very scary. I was like, damn, this is definitely different from any other Zelda game I've ever played in terms of fear factor. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong moment. But yeah, I missed the Guardians. They were awesome. And I missed the Ancient Armor set. This is just such a beast set in Breath of the Wild. It really is just the GOAT, if I had to put it into words. It is, it's a really good armor set, and it's very, very helpful in the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But yeah, and it's just cool looking, to be honest. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this one a 100 out of 100. And now moving along to the Vi set. This one right here is just a no for me.
What the fuck is that?
I'm giving this one a negative billion out of, yeah, out of 100. This one's just terrible. Don't ever bring this shit back again.